Hello and welcome back to Mark's House and Garden UK. This is Trachycarpus Fortunei, the Chinese windmill palm. And can you see that in this pot there are two trunks? In actual fact, there used to be two trunks in this pot, but one of them here is clearly dead. Now, when I did my research into Trachycarpus Fortunei, I'm pretty sure that I read that there is no such thing as a double trunk Trachycarpus Fortunei. If you've got two trunks, it's two plants from two seeds, which begs the question, can I separate these two Trachycarpus and get three for the price of two? Bought these two plants together 2 years ago from Home Bargains of all places, and they've been in pots and they're going to be planted in the ground around this new feature in my garden, the watering hole. But my curiosity has got the better of me, so today I'm going to see if I can separate these two living plants and get two. Now, I have to make it clear at this point that it wasn't me that put the money up to buy these two plants, it was my other half, and I've been told under no circumstances must I try and separate them, but if they were to come apart when I was planting them out, then that wouldn't be my fault. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, if it is two separate plants, I think they're too close together anyway, so I think it would be better to separate these and make it three different plants. So what I'm going to do, well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at that one with the dead one. I'm going to get it out of that pot on a piece of tarpaulin and see if that dead one was a separate plant. And if that was a separate plant, that gives weight to my argument that this must be two different plants. And if it is two different plants, when I get it out of this pot, there should be some give, I would have thought. And hopefully we'll be able to gently tease them apart. And then plant them as three different plants. I always think plants look better in threes anyway, so we'll have an arrangement of three around the watering hole. So let's go ahead and get started on this one. Now, I am by necessity going to have to be a little bit assertive with this, getting it out of that pot. So what you see might appear a little bit brutal, but damaging the roots won't do it any harm whatsoever. In fact, it'll do it some good, because I think we'll find that that's completely pot bound. And if we do some damage to the roots and remove this dead bit, it'll give it more space to grow. So let's get it out of this pot and do some investigating. Now, I have done a guide to Trachycarpus, and I'll put a link to that guide in the description box below this video, but there's not really a lot to know about them. They're a very robust palm. They look quite jungly, but in actual fact, they're from the mountainous regions around China. That's why they're also called the Chinese windmill palm. And so they're very robust. I've got six other of these in my garden, and they take very little maintenance. They don't like to be exposed to a lot of wind, but it won't kill them. You might just end up with a little bit of damage to the palms, which you can cut off, and you can see the remnants of all the old palms here as it's grown up this trunk. You shouldn't cut them too frequently though, because it can stunt the growth if you remove all the foliage. Now just look how dry and how root bound that is. Whatever I do to this plant, it can't be any worse than staying in that pot for much longer. So what I am going to do is see if we can prise this away and see if we can see whether it's one or two plants. I shall get the fork in, I think. Now that stalk has come away. There's absolutely no signs of any life in there, and it doesn't appear to me to have been welded to this trunk, but I'm going to do a bit more digging and see if we can just reveal a bit more evidence as to the origin of that plant, whether it was from a seed or whether it came from the side of this one. Well, I feel as if I'm getting nowhere fast with the fork, apart from proving that this is incredibly dry. It's like a lump of rock. So I'm going to take a slightly different approach and try and wash the soil off with a hose pipe. See if that reveals anything else. So I have found no evidence that this little baby plant, now deceased, was an offshoot off that main trunk. In fact, my belief, my firm belief, is that that is a separate plant. So in other words, 2 seeds, 2 trunks in one pot. What I have found is that this plant is incredibly root bound. So before I replant it, I am going to go at these roots with a fork and really break them up. It won't do it any harm whatsoever. It will encourage them to grow outwards and re-anchor this plant. Whilst I've got this plant in an upright position, let me show you something interesting about the way nature has adapted this plant. Imagine this is in a mountainous region in China, Chinese Windmill Palm. It needs to find a way of gathering all the nutrients and water that it possibly can. Look at these wonderful leaves, the palmate. Look at the structure. They're kind of ribbed and they all point towards the centre. So that when it rains, and I can demonstrate this with the hose pipe, if I put this onto shower, whenever it rains above, those leaves act in such a way that they guide the water, and any particulates that have fallen on the top, maybe bird poo, which would feed the plant, get automatically directed down this trunk towards its roots. Another feature of this plant is this sort of fibrous, hairy trunk, and presumably that insulates the plant when it's really cold, and also helps to retain humidity when it's really dry. And in the UK, you will see the birds picking at this in the springtime and taking it away to make nests. So, an interesting plant. Now, my hypothesis is that we had 2 plants in one pot, and I think the same is true for the other specimen. So the next job is to try and divide and separate that plant coming right up. Let's have a go at this. Now this is slightly higher stakes because I've got 2 living plants here. And I really must not jeopardise the smaller one because I'll be in all kinds of trouble. I'll do most of this now in fast forward because it's a bit repetitive. And I'll see you when we're a little bit closer to dividing these 2 trunks. So as you watch me struggle with this rather awkward plant, let me bring you some really exciting news. I can now tell you that I have launched my off YouTube club, Mark's House and Garden UK Club. There are details in the description box below this video, and it includes my monthly newsletter and my monthly giveaway gift bundle, and that's all the products that providers have sent to me during the course of a month. I'm going to give them away to subscribers to my new club. So there are details to that in the description box below this video. Now you can see here that this became so difficult and there was no give in this plant that I ended up resorting to using a saw. I eventually sawed through the root ball, and don't worry, that won't do it any harm whatsoever. And happily I can report that this was 2 plants from 2 seeds in one pot. So I have now got 3 Trachycarpus Fortunei for the price of 2. I just need to get them in the ground. So there you go, 3 Trachycarpus Fortunei for the price of 2. That one's having a really good soak. I hope you've enjoyed that. I found it a bit of an ordeal, if I'm honest with you. The weather's been very changeable, and I know I'm going to get in trouble for doing this. Having said that, I think I've done these plants a big favour. They were too close together, and once they get their feet in the ground and can start behaving like normal plants, rooted into soil rather than in pots, I think they'll thrive around this watering hole. Don't forget, the objective of this watering hole is to bring the wildlife closer to the cottage, and I've got a trail camera to attach to that lamppost. If you want to see the video on how I made the watering hole, I will link it in the description box. Below this video, I will also put the video where I plant these into the ground in the description box below this video. I'm going to have a cup of tea, and I'll see you soon for some more Trachycarpus Fortunei dividing adventures. Bye for now.